So right now I want to talk about leveling the camper. So it depends on where you're going. If you're going to most campgrounds are going to be level, fairly level from left to right of the camper. Maybe there might be a pitch between the front and the back, but let's talk about how to get this level as possible. Right now, if you can see, I've got this in my driveway and it's jacked up very, very high. So this does have an additional jack stand that you can wind up, dropping down another about 6 inches other than the standard length. So when you get this thing balanced out, you want to get this thing up, bring it up to where you need to. We have a leveler that's stuck in here. This will make sure that everything's super accurate. The reason why it's important that the camper's level, you'll find out mostly whenever you're taking a shower how important it is to make sure that it's level. So we put a level in there, and you can put this level like right here. You'll see if it's level that way. That's pretty darn level. And then you bring it over here and just put it up against this little tape line right here, and then that'll tell you if you're level there. So once you get it level, you've got two of these stacks of I don't know, there's probably 10 of those. Got two cases of them, and so these are good for just making sure that you get it perfectly level. So obviously this is jacked up so high that we have a lot of them just on one side. So I have some right here in the jack stand, so I can get it up high as I possibly can. So over here, this one is not even touching right now because it's the trailer is almost at a little pitch to it. But I will notice that has been bent by somebody that was renting the camper, bent that somehow. So that is something that is damaged on here. You do have two more in the back. We'll show you. Oh, by the way, there's a little jack in here. We usually just have this stored in here. Again, into the side panel. Let me just show you where this is, and usually in the same side panel. Most of your stuff is going to be right here. This is a long pass-through that goes all the way across. But you got these little bars right in here, and you can just put that right in there, and then you can control and twist that. This is not to be able to lift up the camper. This is only for stability. It's the most important thing I can tell you. It's for stability, not for jacking up the camper. So the only way you want to jack up the camper is by leveling with the leveling blocks, and you can stack these up. And let's say, look at me. Let's say, for instance, you're pulling into the campground, or we're backing up, and the campground has a little tilt like that. What you could use these blocks for is you can set them up on where you can have, where if this is the low side, you just roll right over them with the camper, and it'll bring it up level that way. So you can use these blocks for the tires, you can use them for the jack stand, or for the electric jack, whatever you need to be able to try to level it. But you want to make sure it's as level as you possibly can get. So if we come back here, the back ones are right down here. So you can see down here where you're going to access these here. All right.